Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back with another video, and for today, I got my best 2 NFL picks and 2 NBA picks. We're going to be doing the full breakdown on all of those, why I like which pick, all that good stuff as usual, as you guys know. And before we jump into it, please go ahead, do me one favor, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and drop a comment down below, because when you do so, not only do you get access to my picks every single day, and I'm one of the first people, if not the first person, to post these videos every single day for the last 2 years and running. But you also get access to our signed Puka jersey giveaway. We're giving away a signed Puka Nacua jersey on the channel to someone that likes, comments, and subscribes. You can comment every single day and get another entry. Last month, we gave away a signed JSN jersey, which was awesome. So yeah, go ahead, make sure to enter. I had 4 picks in this video, as I mentioned for you guys. And before we jump into it, let's recap how Sunday went. Unfortunately, NFL Sunday did not go our way. I told you guys I had my favorite play in a very long time on Justin Jefferson to go above 75.5 yards, and I will take that L on the chin. It happens. It's part of the game. It's why I said in yesterday's video, yes, it's my favorite play, but there's no guarantees. There's ups, there's downs. It is a normal play at the end of the day. But we're going to look to bounce back. I will still take spots like that every single time I see them, because Justin Jefferson, that was his first time in 3 full years that he went back-to-back games since 2022 with less than 75 yards. Either way, guys, we're going to run it back. I got my favorite picks. We're going to jump into it. And in case you guys have not joined up yet, we have a Discord, basically a big group chat with over 23,000 of you inside, and that's where we send our absolute best plays based off math every single day, purely off of math. If you're interested in joining, we are up over 750 units since we launched the group back in March of 2024, so about a year and a half ago, a little bit over a year and a half ago, which means if you bet 10 bucks a slip, you're up over 7.5 grand. All of those results are also verified on Pikkit, of course, as I say in every single video. And of course, you also get access to weekly giveaways and way more than that. So if you're interested in joining, getting in the group chat, all you guys have to do is, of course, sign up down below. It's normally 100 bucks a month, but I hook up all my YouTube viewers for free. We're going to be continuing with the 100x challenge as well today, so stay tuned for that. But if you want that free month, all you have to do is go ahead down below and download Underdog Fantasy with my promo code PISTONS, or the app Novig with my promo code PISTONS. When you guys go ahead and do that, Underdog is going to hook you up with a promo where after you play $5 with the code PISTONS, they're going to put 100 in your account. So you play $5, use the code PISTONS, they'll put 100 in your account. They'll also hook you up with the Jalen Hurts 1 yard special. Of course, Jalen Hurts is going to get 1 yard. As for Novig, when you spend your first $5 with code PISTONS, they will put 50 in your account. They are not available in California anymore. That is Novig. Underdog should be, I believe. But yeah, hopefully a lot of you guys are able to take advantage of that promotion. Both of them are going to be linked at the top of the description down below. So when you guys go into the comment section and also the description, you'll see the links to Underdog and also Novig. You can go ahead and use that code PISTONS, and then just text me a screenshot at 305-523-9692, and I'll get you in the group completely free. All right, that's enough yapping for me. It was a long intro today. I apologize for that, but we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to show you guys the full 3-man right up front, and then we're going to go into my bonus pick, which is in the NBA, and then we're also at the end of the video going to go into some team picks, the 100x challenge, all that good stuff. So let's break it down. Of course, I have a 3-man, as I said. It's on screen right now, but I'm going to start by going to the NFL game, and then I'm going to go back to that Lonzo Ball play you're seeing right now later. So starting us off, I got Jordan Love for less than 233 passing yards. Why do I have Jordan Love for less than 233 passing yards? Well, it's a few reasons. Number one, last time he played the Eagles in the playoffs, yes, it was a very different team, but he only had 212 passing yards. What else? He's hit this in 5 of his last 10. This season, only 3 of 8 games, which might be worrying some of you right now. But Tucker Kraft just tore his ACL. And in case you are not aware, Tucker Kraft was becoming one of the top tight ends in the entire NFL. I'd even argue Tucker Kraft was probably top 5, borderline top 6. I don't think you can say anything lower than 6, maybe 7 in the NFL. And he was Jordan Love's #1 target over the last couple weeks. He had 13 targets, he had 10 targets, and then in the Packers' first game without Tucker Kraft against the Carolina Panthers, they lose. Yes, Jordan Love still went above this number, but at the end of the day, these apps would have his number higher if they thought this Philly defense couldn't slow him down. This Philly defense just added Jair Alexander, who I know he wasn't great with the Ravens, but he's still Jair Alexander. We've seen Howie bring in players like this before, where they come into the roster, Vic Fangio defensive scheme, and they should be able to thrive. They also just brought in edge rusher Jillian Phillips. They got Nolan Smith healthy. This defense is really, really underrated for the stats they're putting up right now, because I think Jair Alexander is going to be a massive upgrade. For anyone that's watched the Eagles this year, you know Adoree Jackson, Keely Ringo, whoever they put at the CB2 position has been getting absolutely cooked. So it can't get any worse, really. Jair had a tough start to the year. I think he's going to go into a revenge game in Green Bay and play lights out. I think Jordan Love less than 233.5 is a great pick in my opinion. So that's my first play of the day. Second play of the day, we're going to go over to the Saquon for more than 75.5 rushing yards. What do I like about this one? Well, there's a few things, because Saquon really struggled on this season so far. But against the New York Giants, he had a perfect bounce back spot, and he put up 150 yards in 2.5 quarters. Then he got hurt. Tank Bigsby came in. Tank Bigsby then went for 9 rushes, 104 yards, or something along those lines. It was very similar. And then the game ended, obviously. So 2 weeks ago, because the Eagles are coming off of a bye, the Eagles' ground game put up over 250 yards. Their offensive line is getting healthier and healthier. Landon Dickerson, their Pro Bowl left guard, has been banged up all season long. He finally got that rest week on the bye. They have Lane Johnson and Mailata on the outside, who are obviously very good and able to contain a guy like Micah Parsons, which most teams can't, though he might be able to get through the inside because Cam Jurgens is out. I like Saquon to go above 75.5. He hit this so consistently last season against the Packers 2 times. He literally went for 109 and 119. This O-line looked the best they did all year last week. Now they have the additional bye week. They had a ton of time to prep, on top of it being a Monday night game instead of a Sunday night game. I really like Saquon to go above 75.5 in Green Bay. I think they lean into their ground game. And last week, they let up 130 yards on the ground to Rico Dowdle. So yes, they've been a top 5 run defense, but then Rico Dowdle just ran all over him last week. I think Saquon's going to continue the trend and go for above 75.5 rushing yards. Now, we're going to jump into my NBA picks, and then we're going to get into the 100X challenge, as well as my team pick for the Packers versus Eagles right after that. So, as you guys saw on screen, I skipped over it in the beginning. Lonzo Ball, more than 3.5 rebounds. Why do I like this play so much? Lonzo Ball has hit this in 6 of his last 10 games, but most importantly this season, he's played in 8 total games, and he's averaging 3.88 rebounds per game for a 63% hit rate. He's averaging about 7.5 rebound chances per game, and last season he only averaged 6.2. So he's getting to the boards a lot more, obviously playing on the Cavaliers now. We can see he's playing about 24 minutes a game, which is a 2-minute increase from last year at about 22. And probably the best stat on the entire board right now is the Miami Heat are the worst, and yes, I mean the worst, rebounding team when it comes to point guards in the entire NBA. They are giving up 9.3 rebounds per game to the point guard position. So Lonzo, factoring in last season, he didn't hit this at a very good clip at all, of course, with the Chicago Bulls, goes over to a new team in the Cavaliers. He's rebounding way more. He's getting an extra 2 minutes a game, which is essentially about a 9 to 10% increase in play time from last season. And we're seeing 3.88 per game across this season so far. Great matchup on paper against one of the worst, I should say, rebounding defense against point guards. Yeah, other apps favoring it up. I like Lonzo to go above 3.5. So those are my 3 favorite plays. Now for the bonus pick in the NBA, I'm going to take D. Mitchell for more than 34.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. So as you guys can see on screen here, Donovan Mitchell has been playing like all NBA level this season. He has been electric, as we all know. We can see last season he only went above this in 37 of 80 games, but this year he is a man possessed because he is shooting 53% from the field, opposed to his normal last season where he just shot 44%. So last year he was shooting 19 shots a game, 44%. This season, over a 9-game sample size, he's shooting 19.6 times a game, so he's getting more shots up and he's hitting more of them. Most importantly, the biggest improvement to his game so far in my opinion, and the stats would back this up, is he's shooting so well from three. Yes, he's always been a great shooter. We can see in the 2024 season, he shot 37% from three, which is pretty solid. But this season, he's up at 44%. And look, maybe this will regress a little bit, but I can see him being a 41, 42% shooter, which is a massive increase from last season. And he's taking more. Look at his last 4 games. 15 threes attempted, 11, 10, 12. The most he's had all season long, 4 straight games in a row. And if we scroll down here, we can see the Miami Heat's defense against shooting guards has been getting lit up. Take a look at all these guys that went above their mark this year. Insane. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight shooting guards have gone above their posted mark. The Heat's defense up here, 18th in points against, bottom 3 in rebounds, bottom 10 in assists. Donovan Mitchell's averaging 39 PRA per game this year, and head-to-head, 4 of the last 6 times he played against the Heat last season, he went above this mark. We can see other apps are favoring it up, so Donovan Mitchell more than 34.5 PRA is my bonus play of the day. And now, before I give you guys the 100x challenge, please, of course, make sure that you are tailing me on Underdog Fantasy when you guys go ahead and download that with the code PISTONS and you put $5 down. They'll give you 100 for free in your account, or you can tail me on Novig, as I mentioned, and when you spend $5, you get 50 bonus in your account. Code is PISTONS. Now, let's jump into those bonus picks. What do I like so much on the bonus plays? Saquon, more than 76 rushing yards. Gave you guys the full breakdown on that earlier. Jordan Love, less than 233.5 passing yards. Gave you guys the full breakdown on that earlier. And then as for my team pick, I am going to take the Philadelphia Eagles on the money line. I know it's in Green Bay. I know it's in Lambeau. It's going to be tough out there. But the Eagles are coming off a bye week. They are fully rested. The Carolina Panthers did just beat the Packers, so they do have some of the extra motivation, of course, on the Packers side of the ball. But I think those massive additions on the defensive side of the ball for the Eagles will push them over the edge, meaning Jair Alexander, Julian Phillips, and the fact that Tucker Kraft is injured. That is a massive hit to this Packers receiving room, who has been struggling all year to find someone that can actually take on the workload, because it's just been this like rotating wheel of which receiver is going to go off this week for Jordan Love, and it just Tucker Kraft was finally seeming like he was becoming that guy. And he will be next year. I hope he has a great recovery. But I think the Eagles are going to go in there, and I think they're going to get a win. They've shown they can do it time and time again. And I don't really understand why they're underdogs. Maybe I'm missing something, but hey, yeah, I like the Eagles to win this one. As for you guys, I have one last thing to tell you. Please make sure to go ahead and do me a favor and download the app Pikkit. Tracks all your picks for free. Win, lose, ties, whatever it is. It is a one-stop shop that'll tell you how much you're up on the day, the week, the month, the year. And as always, guys, nothing is guaranteed. I want you guys to keep that top of mind. There are ups, there are downs. It is naturally part of the game. And I hope you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. I'll catch you all for NBA on Tuesday.